We were able to do this with the HeyGears RS Reflex system. We used their 3D printer to 3D print all of our parts, their wash system to make sure all the parts were cleaned properly and had no residual residue on them. Let's go check out this entire system. We're in the printing room, and this is where we do all of our 3D printing and prototypes for all of our figures so we can prep them, get them ready for paint masters, and make sure the articulation works, just like we did with our 1/18 scale V2 Tyrannosaurus Rex. You can also see all these other cool paint masters that we've done. These all started here. In the past, we used to utilize a friend of Dave's to get all the 3D prints done professionally, but now we have a full studio with all the equipment we need. And our newest piece of equipment, thanks to the HeyGears team, is our HeyGears Reflex RS system. This system is a complete system from start to finish for 3D printing. You get a software called Blueprint. This software is incredible, highly detailed, and allows you to see the models perfectly on my computer screen. So I'm gonna come over here and I wanna bring all these in and see how big it's gonna be. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab all of them. And I know that the scaling ratio from the 1/18 scale to the 1/35 scale is 51.43. So we're gonna go through and add that to all of these. Nice. And we're gonna go to orientate, confirm. So what I'm doing now is I'm just making sure that everything is able to fit on the build plate. Now that that's done, I need to add holes. And what these holes are gonna do is they're gonna actually allow the resin to drain out. So now I have those holes so the resin will drain, don't have to worry about it cracking in the future. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna select everything, we're gonna go to supports. We're gonna do auto support, make sure everything's the way I want it. Now what this is gonna do is it's gonna automatically put supports on any of the islands. The islands are self-floating pieces that need to have connection points so that this prints perfectly with all the detail. Cool. Okay, so we have a couple issues. You can see right here, these parts are off the build plate, which don't necessarily matter. I'm not losing any of the structure except for a couple pieces. So we should be fine. You don't usually want to have anything off the build plate, but as I'm looking at it, I'm not losing too much structure and it'll all be held together by the other points. Once I'm done doing that, I wirelessly send the files to this machine right here. This is the RS Reflex System printer. With this printer, I can print everything I need with so much detail, it's insane. Once the files are done printing on the Reflex, I go ahead and take them off and clean them. And that brings us to the next process, the cleaning system. This system right here is incredible. You have multiple of these tubs to clean all your 3D prints. Once those parts are clean and I've taken off all the extra supports, we can put them into the curing chamber. This impressive piece of equipment is everything I've always wanted. It is the best curing system I've ever used.
Now we have everything done, let's go get Kuraokami!
Check it out, Kuraokami at the 1/35th scale. This is nuts to see. I cannot believe the detail that we were able to captivate from this 3D printer, and this is really gonna help our workflow with all of our future designs. This is gonna allow us to get all the paint masters done very, very well, so that the factory knows exactly what we're looking for, and not only that, but allows us to see how well the details will transition when we do the tooling for the action figures. It's insane. I am so blown away by all the details you get in this. It looks so good. You can see I left some of the supports on here. I haven't fully cleaned it and I need to clean up the toes, so it won't have those rough little textures. They'll be very smooth. But I wanted to get this done quickly so we can see how this is gonna impact our workflow and how much better it will be. We're always striving to make the best products possible, so whenever we get a chance and a new opportunity to work with another company that can help us create better figures, we're gonna take that opportunity. And HeyGears delivered with this 3D printer. If y'all are into 3D printing and wanna do your own 3D printing, I highly suggest you check out their site. What's really insane too is you can see the details in these guys. All the feathering effects on the smaller 1/35th Kuraokami are there. And it really holds value to how great the detailing is on this large figure. It's so good, we're able to scale it down and still retain that impressive detailing. But this figure in the pose mimics the exact same pose that we did with the 1/35th scale, and I am absolutely blown away. The details are amazing and incredible, and it just shows what we can do in the future for all of our prototyping, not only to make sure that all the joints work and the detail stays, but also for our paint masters. And we're very excited for this process. Do you own a 3D printer? Let us know in the comments below, and let us know if you enjoyed this look into our process of how we get our models ready for paint masters and our articulation. And don't forget, y'all, from the prehistoric to the fantastic, Creative Studio!